City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. We've come out of some bitter cold and we're going to hit some more, so please be careful in this winter weather. We'll take you to the Carriage Hill Elementary D.A.R.E graduation. An annual gala fundraiser is just days away. We'll tell you what, when, and where. And the city also welcomes Papillion Dental Care. We'll take you to the ribbon cutting. These stories are next in City Happenings for the week of January 12th.
Thanks, Mayor Black. Carriage Hill Elementary held its D.A.R.E graduation at the end of the recent semester.
I tell people all the time, I wish we didn't have the program. The things that we're talking about, drugs and alcohol at a sixth grade level, I wish we didn't have to talk to it, but the reality of the society is it's there, so we're not going to hide from it. And what I love about the program is the way it teaches the critical thinking skills and educates the kids on healthy ways of thinking, teaches them about peer pressure, critical thinking at this age of you're getting into a situation, how do you think about it, what are alternatives? And I think it teaches them to be really good, strong adults, especially as they're heading into the junior high years. So I put a lot of value into the program, mainly for that critical thinking and letting the kids stand up. So hopefully they're bringing some of that home, because I think we as adults can always use those same lessons. So hopefully you're listening to your kids a little bit and supporting them in that. The other thing I really like about it, though, is they start to build a personal relationship with one of the police officers. Maybe the first time they've interacted with one. And you already saw when he was sitting up here joking with some of the kids, or just a rapport that's built and a trust that's built. And they see him more as a friend, I think, than a police officer. But he is a regular police officer, has a badge, has a gun. He can take away their civil rights. He has arrest powers. But they know him as a person and they trust him. But once they leave elementary school and go to junior high, we have an SRO officer at the junior high, and he builds that same type of relationship with the kids. But when they enter that junior high, they just see him as hopefully another friend, and they build that relationship. So junior high years are tough. But then when they get into the senior high, we have an SRO officer at the Papillion schools as well. And so they can continue that relationship. So by the time they leave school, they've got a personal relationship with 3 or 4 police officers as friends, and that trust is built. Hopefully that carries on and has a good influence. But kids, on the off chance that if you're ever given to the peer pressure or decide you're not going to do something quite right, I don't think there's somebody to fear. It's kind of like your parents. Yeah, you do something wrong, you might get in trouble, but you know your parents still love you, and what they're doing is because they want to take care of you. Same thing with the police officers. You do something wrong, don't run from them. Don't run scared from them. Go visit with them, and the issue can be taken care of. Or if you hear something going wrong that's not right, and you're not comfortable going to talk to your parents or somebody in your church or one of the principals, go see any police officer, because a police officer on the street in the car is just another one of these guys that you've met in the schools. In fact, a lot of them on the road have done this job. They transition in and out a lot of times. So that's what I really, really value about the program, is the relationship and the trust it builds there and the lifelong impact that has.
The Midlands Community Foundation holds its 33rd annual Reflection Ball fundraiser.
Our board of directors choose individuals who have given back to the community in Sarpy and Cass County. And this year, the board of directors chose Bill and Yvonne Williams, and they are being chosen for all their military give-backs that they've given to our community. They are the ones that established the Patriotic Production Fund that is established underneath our foundation at Midlands Community Foundation. And through that foundation, they've been able to do the Remembering the Fallen, and they've also done the Korean War honor flights through that fund. Besides honoring Bill and Yvonne Williams, or individuals that have given back to the community, we raise monies to give back into the Sarpy and Cass County. And this year we've created a military fund that's going to serve different military purposes, if it's through helping through health, or if it's through mental, or if it's through remembering those who have fallen, or if it's given back to community projects or programs within the community that are going to benefit the military. And that is what our board has decided to do with the proceeds from this year. So every year individuals are chosen, and then every year a new charitable project, program, or nonprofit is chosen to benefit from the Reflection Ball. you want to come to the reflection ball because you want to give back to your community. It's a time that you can sit and you can socialize, you can meet with people. It's time that you can be with your coworkers in a fun environment. You can sit and meet new people, and you can learn about the reflection ball and what we do every year. Every year we have a new purpose or a new program, and so our job at the Community Foundation is to educate everyone there at the foundation and everyone in the audience and everyone that's going to be part of the foundation that night.
There's a new business at Market Point.
We've got a great new building to be in.
We do.
And like she mentioned, it's a really fast-growing area. We've got a really high quality of life. We know healthcare is a real important part of that. We're anxious to have you guys here. And you've already joined the chamber, part of the community already, so we want to thank you for that. Just want to welcome you to Papillion.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3.
And again, it's been cold. We want to remind you to be safe and use common sense when staying warm inside your house or place of work during this cold stretch. Don't leave space heaters unattended and use only UL listed or approved heating devices. It might be winter, but there's still a lot going on in town. There are lots of ways to stay up to date with what's happening in Papillion. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or even watch our YouTube channel. Information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.